It was a moment of tears as the Nigerian Air Force personnel who lost their lives in Sunday's plane crash were laid to rest. Chief of the Air Staff, Air Vice Marshal Oladayo Amao, who was overwhelmed by emotion, disclosed that the 7 personnel were on a mission to secure the release of the 42 persons, mostly schoolboys, abducted in Kagara. Defense correspondent Sifon Esen was there.
A hero's burial for the 7 Nigerian Air Force personnel who lost their lives in the Beechcraft King air crash near the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. Flight Lieutenant Haruna Gazama was the captain of the NAF 201 Beechcraft King Air, while Flight Lieutenant Henry Pio was a co-pilot. Other members of the crew that paid the supreme price are Flying Officer Michael Okpara, Warrant Officer Basi Etim, Flight Sergeant Olasukomi Olawumi, Sergeant Ugochukwu Oluka, and aircraftman Adewale Johnson.
2020.
Present to pay their last respects are the Minister of Defense, Bashir Magishi, Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Talon, the Ekiti State Governor, Kayode Fayemi, the service chiefs led by the Chief of Defense Staff, Major General Lucky Rabo, and family members of the deceased.
I'm sure many of us that come here will express their grief and pain for what has happened. It is obvious that our heart is troubled and afflicted, that our heart is at pain. The families are in pain. The Air Force is in pain.
And courageous hero.
The Chief of the Air Staff grapples with emotions as the death of the Air Force personnel poses another great loss to the service.
The Nigerian Air Force is still in a palpable shock and grieving very deeply over this loss of our gallant and courageous hero, in whom we have so much confidence, with our expectations suddenly and painfully cut short. These intelligent and disciplined young officers and airmen flew their quota of ongoing surveillance mission in the northeast, northwest, and more recently in the north-central urban Niger State and its environment, in connection with the concerted effort to secure the release of the staff and students abducted from the Government Science College, Kagara, Niger State.
The ceremony peaked with a gun volley and lowering of the caskets. An emotional moment for the Chief of the Air Staff there, but the death of these operatives brings an end to a short yet illustrious career in the Nigerian Air Force. Sifon Esen, TVC News, Abuja.